I'm sorry.
Why do you start every fucking live show with like a bodily function? Jesus. Alright, next time you ever text me and go, why am I still single? I'm gonna fucking send you this YouTube video where it fucking begins with you just burping. Jesus. Girls burping. I can guarantee you that's not even on anyone's top 100 fetish list.
Well, I mean, girls are allowed to burp, but...
No! Girls are allowed to have no noises come out of their bodies.
So we're not allowed to fart very silently?
You'll have to hold them until you explode.
I'm gonna die, and it's all your fault.
How often do you fart? How would you die from lack of farts?
You would.
No one's gonna die from lack of farts.
Yes, they are.
Well, I mean, you'd have
to... Head. How is a girl gonna die from farts?
From not farting.
I mean...
Can you just sweat out a fart? Can you just sweat it out?
If you try to hold it in, it's just gonna come out when you take a shit.
Waffles, poops are also not allowed. Poops will not be allowed either. You are allowed only one bodily leakage. That is urination on Thursday nights. That's all you're allowed.
Oh, okay.
That's not very good. If you don't pee at all and only once a week, you're gonna die.
No, you'll pee, but you'll just pee everything out. So it'll just feel like you're just peeing out kidney stones every week.
Does sweating count as a bodily function?
No sweating allowed. Do you sweat, Melissa?
Yes.
I don't remember. Are you like a heavy sweater?
I don't know. Does that really matter?
Now I'm just imagining like Melissa with flop sweat.
What's that?
When you said heavy sweater, I just imagined
I'm
a very thick sweater.
God damn it. Okay, so we're gonna get this fucking show started, aka the Apology Cast.
Me wearing only a sweater.
Yep.
Alright, Jesus fucking Christ. The show can never catch a break, can it?
Fuck you, September.
All these games getting delayed.
What got delayed now?
Oh, hold on a second.
And we're live. Did they hear a part about the burping and farting? Was that live? That was live. Where'd everybody go?
Alrighty. I'm all ready. I was just looking through a couple of thingy-dings.
Waffles, where'd you go? You were so
I'm here.
quiet.
Waffles is busy drawing people with shorts.
I want to be shorts.
What?
You're drawing men with shorts, aren't you?
Shorts?
No.
Yeah. You don't ever draw show with shorts?
Never mind.
Confirm it or deny. Waffles wearing shorts. Did it happen?
No, it didn't happen.
Oh, the jorts. Oh, yeah. No, that happened. That was a thing.
Okay. Alright, so we ready to get started for real?
Yeah.
Alrighty. How's it going, everybody? And welcome to a shit show called Shin Megami Tensei Network Link 115. I'm your host, Spencer Presley. Joining me on an episode that is absolutely happening because it's live. That literally means we have no reason for it not to happen. I'm your host, Spencer Presley. Also joining me is Melissa Evans.
Hi.
Melissa, you started this show by burping, so this is your one and only chance to apologize to all the honey boys out there. And then that's your only chance to apologize to the honey girls because Melissa dropped out of the show. And Waffles muted himself.
Hi.
Why are you muting yourself?
I don't know. Just
Wait, what happened?
Noise.
Dude, your background noise is fine. Trust me, I have background noise, and I mute myself.
Yes, I started this show by burping, and I'm sorry.
No, it's too late, Melissa. We're keeping the shit train going.
The shit train is fine.
You literally dropped off the shit train.
I know I dropped off the shit train. Now I'm back on the shit train because it's a shit train.
I know. But yeah, Waffles is also here.
Hi.
I feel like we've not done an episode in like 18 millennia, so I would like to. I know I've said this like on Twitter and like Facebook, but like seriously, like apologize for like doing such a shitty job at like getting any podcasts out recently. I feel like I've been the definition of super shitty in terms of like getting shit out on YouTube in terms of like the podcast. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do a way better job of that going forward, and hopefully you guys do not berate me too much. You guys have been good about it so far. It's just one of those things where, like, you know, like how like when no one like makes you feel bad for doing something, but yet like you feel like the shittiest about it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just been kind of like me. So I'm like, just been like, all right, let's get this fucking show going. And even though I say that, like, we still have a fucking like shitty Google Hangouts show going on, but it's like hell. Some show is better than no show.
Yep.
But yeah, so the show is here. By the time we do next episode, holy crap, Persona 5 will be out, guys.
In Japan.
That's crazy.
We're in a world where Persona 5 spoilers will be on this show every week. Are you ready for that?
We're going to talk about Persona 5 spoilers.
Every week we're going to start off with Waffles telling us new spoiler. Waffles, actually, I heard your Jamaican friend who lives in Japan, what was his name again?
What?
you had a Jamaican friend who lives in Japan, and you said he had a early copy of Persona 5. You said he was playing it already. Can you give us any like early like leaks into what's going on?
I don't know. There's the one unannounced character named Raul, but he didn't say anything about him.
Tell us about
He's
Raul,
from
please.
Mexico.
Please tell us about Raul.
Well, that's the thing. He didn't tell me anything else about him. Like, I don't even know. I don't know if he's like a cooperation link or what.
Well, no,
So.
I think he's probably the main antagonist, and like during his boss fight, like there's a really sweet song that plays. Do you know what song plays?
No.
So it's like a really long boss fight, and so like for the first like 5 minutes and stuff, it's like all just like backstory and like text. So you just hear this really low humming, and it keeps getting higher and higher and higher, and then it inevitably just goes into this classic song that everyone knows. Do you know what it is?
No.
You're literally the worst at improvising of all time. I just want you to know you're like possibly like the worst improviser I've ever seen.
Sorry. I didn't get through this entire can of soda, okay?
There's a lot more needed than fucking soda. Oh my god, Jesus Waffles. I love you, but oh good lord.
Good lord. Waffles, you're so loopy.
I know. Yeah, it was gonna either way. Waffles just kept a good joke from happening. I was going to have that like say that was going to be the boss theme, but Waffles just killed it. So no jokes for anyone. So instead of jokes, we're just going to jump right into the news because we have some streamlined news. We had a whole episode where we talked to the Daybreakers. Me and Waffles talked about it. Melissa said, hey, I got a week. We're going to talk about the Daybreakers. Let's rock and roll. Hell, we might even do a Kingsley spoiler cast. It'll be magical. Neither of these things happened. No one besides me has seen Kingsglaive. Now, for Kingsglaive, I get because that costs money. Please tell me, Melissa, your excuse for no Daybreakers.
What?
Tell me how you have not seen Daybreakers, a free anime on the internet. That's less than 30 minutes.
If you didn't know, it's been pretty crazy here. My dad was in the hospital.
Playing Toho.
And I played Toho for literally like an hour.
No, that's why your dad was in the hospital, didn't you say? He was playing too much Toho all night, and then he suffered a Moe heart attack and just had to go?
No, that's not very nice.
I think your dad would like that game, though.
Why do you think that?
It's a very relaxing bullet hell game. All old men like bullet hells.
Is that like a proven fact?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's up there.
I thought that all like Middle-aged men like bullet hells.
No, come on. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, so we will have to delay the long-awaited Daybreaker special into next week. But I swear we will finally talk about it. TLDR version of it, Waffles. Give everyone your opinion on Daybreakers who didn't hear it.
I thought it was pretty. It was pretty cool. It it didn't give too much information, but it showed me enough to like whet my appetite again, because I'd kind of, I don't know, I'd kind of felt my hype
Dying.
waning a little bit because of it just felt like information overload. But yeah, this I don't know, it got me interested again.
Well, I'm excited for us to talk about it more next week, hopefully. Not next
I
week.
promise.
You promise? What's the first thing you're going to do after this episode?
Watch it.
No, you're going to remind me to upload it, and then you're going to watch it.
What? Upload what? This podcast?
To iTunes,
okay,
yeah.
We're going to remind you to upload it.
I ain't fucking waiting until Sunday for this. I've been waiting on my laurels too much.
And then I'm going to watch it.
So yes, we will talk about that at a later point. But besides that, our first big piece of news, which is actually our newest piece of news. News is all over the place this week. I kind of view this as the biggest piece of news. Some of you guys might disagree. Atlas USA released a video today, the 8th of September, explaining how they came up with the name of Apocalypse in video form. Did you guys watch this?
Did not.
No.
I am so glad. This shows how good of a job we've been in terms of being the #1 shitty Megatomami Tensei podcast.
Shitty Megatomami podcast.
So yeah, Atlas USA did a video, basically kind of like a little sketch video like Atlas USA has been doing recently, of them like in a boardroom kind of setting of like coming up with different names. Waffles, you would have enjoyed this. They almost picked, no joke, Shin Megami Tensei 4, featuring Dot from Devil May Cry.
Oh my god.
No.
They did. You're gonna have to watch the video to find out.
Why would he be in the game?
Why would do spoilers? He's in the game.
No, he's not.
Have you seen it? Spoilers?
No.
I don't know about you, but that fedora Krishna's wearing looks pretty swaggin' familiar.
Pretty swaggin' familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
But yeah, so things you guys also might care about that you didn't have to watch a video for is they announced a 3DS theme is coming out the same day as Final.
I saw it. It looks so nice.
Yep.
You know the best part about it?
What?
It's gonna be free!
Yeah.
And I think that means two things. One, Atlas wants to build up hype for this game, which is awesome. And two, and this is just a cynical person in me, it's probably because the 3DS has, like, no sales and, like, no one's buying games anymore. But no, I'm excited, and it's, like, really, really weird that it's just kind of creeping up on us. That we are, at least as of now, 12 days from Apocalypse. Which is kind of crazy. Everyone's got their pre-orders in, right, for the metal set?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Where did we all pre-order again?
I did Amazon.
What'd you say, Melissa?
Amazon.
Who remembers where Spencer pre-ordered?
GameStop.
Nope.
Amazon.
Nope.
Best Buy.
Nope.
Walmart.
Walmart.
All of the above.
All of the above? Why?
Gotta get that Best Buy pre-order costume, gotta get that GameStop pre-order costume, and you gotta get that Amazon pre-order costume.
So wait, you're getting like 4 copies of the game?
3 copies. 3 copies.
You should give them away on the show.
Hell no. As soon as I get the codes, I am returning them immediately and keeping 1 copy from Amazon.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's really funny.
Listen, I'm aware that's scummy, but it's not as scummy as Atlas not releasing it as DLC like they did with SMT4, and I ain't taking that chance. Also, the Best Buy outfit looks ridiculous.
How do you know they won't later?
Because they didn't with 4. And the way they've been talking about it, they have no plans to release it as DLC because they've like already talked about their entire DLC plan. So yeah, that's my scummy plan. But hey, the 15th is when you can download this theme in North America. No info for Europe yet, but Europe's getting the game in winter, so expect Deep Silver to do something. No idea if that theme will be coming out with it, but it's probably a safe bet. But no, I'm excited about the theme. I hope, and I know that this isn't going to happen, but man, I really would have loved to have gotten that. Because do you guys remember that Amazon had an exclusive theme for Final?
Yeah.
For the 3DS, I really liked that theme just because it was like it made your 3DS look like an open Amazon Prime box. Talking about boxes though, our next news story, a lot more people are probably going to be interested in. After literally months and conferences and live streams worth of anticipation, there's finally an announced PlayStation 4 bundle for Persona 5 Waffles. What
But
was
it
your
doesn't
initial
look
reaction when you heard
pretty.
this?
Well, my first reaction was, it doesn't look like it's custom, like
No.
special edition. And then I was like, wait a minute, aren't they like months away from the new PS4?
The PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that just seems stupid. Why not buy that? Buy Persona 5 and then buy your nice fancy new PlayStation 4 later.
So we're going to go into this kind of discussion because I'm very interested to see what you guys in the community thinks about this. So let me just explain it. So the bundle is the PlayStation 4 Slim Persona 5 limited edition starter pack, and it comes with a copy of the game, a 1 terabyte PlayStation 4 Slim, the new DualShock 4 controller. The game is a Blu-ray, so it's not a download code. And then you get a download code for PS4 themes and avatars. No idea if these are exclusive or if the ones in like the collector's edition. And then all the other stuff you'd get otherwise. Like you guys mentioned, nothing special on the system. It is just the plain Slim that they announced this week at the conference. You know, we haven't really talked about the PlayStation like Slim leak, also because we haven't like done a podcast in like 18 months. It feels like.
Yeah.
Number one, obviously there's no special edition costume. Like the box looks cool, but like it's really much just like a giant box with like the art. What are your guys' thoughts on the design of the Slim as a system? Not in terms of like for Persona, just like in your own personal thoughts.
Actually, let me take another look at it here real quick. Is
I don't
that
know.
the Slim, the like little like 3 stack thingy?
No, that.
Oh no, that's the Pro.
That's
The
the
2
Pro.
stack is the Slim. The 3 stack's the Pro.
Oh, okay. It doesn't.
It looks really cheap to me.
It does. It kind of looks like the Slim PS2, the one that I had, and I felt that looked really cheap.
Like I don't like how like the way the original PS4 is, I feel is a lot more like sleeker in the design and was a lot more friendly to like special edition systems, whereas this is just it's a matte front. It's got nothing but the PlayStation logo, and it's just smaller.
Right.
Like I don't know how that console's designed. How you make a pretty system. The way the PS4 was set up was perfect. You had that like cut down the middle, but then the way it was set up, you had like you could like keep things divided into two, or you could have like just the whole front because like there was just a lot of empty space to work with.
Mm.
And what's weird is like the PS4 is like not that big of a system too, so it's just kind of like now you're just getting to the point where it's almost like the PlayStation 1 in terms of like is it too small?
Right. The
But
PlayStation
then-
1 was teeny.
Oh, you want to know what the tiniest PlayStation system was? That was the PlayStation 2 Slim. That was
That's
fucking
the one
small.
I had. I was just saying it was teeny, and like the way the hinge works, like the CD drive hinge, it just seems really cheap. Like that. that was cheap. But like that's the point of it, so people can afford it more.
So yeah, in terms of
Uh,
it being a bundle, I think we can all agree it's very unappealing. Outside of the fact
It's
that it
kind
comes
of a
with,
cop out because we could have had a custom one. We didn't.
yeah, if anything, I wouldn't call it a cop out. I would say it's rushed. I'm
Rush.
assuming they were
yeah.
probably in this situation because the Persona 5 game in Japan comes out the exact same day as the Slim worldwide. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna guess that they were in this predicament. They probably wanted to do a special bundle, but they couldn't use the old PlayStation hardware, and it was probably too early to use the Slim to make anything special. So then Persona 5 ends up suffering in terms of like as a collector's market in the sense that it's not going to get anything cool. Like if you buy this because it is Persona, congratulations. Or like if you wanted a PS4, but like I legitimately have racked my brain in a lot of ways in terms of what's a reason I could want this, and I just don't get it. Because not
Right.
only not only does it not do anything special really, on top of all that, Waffles brought up at a great point. Why the hell would you want this when the Pro's coming out in literally 2 months,
Mhm.
which is going to be $100 more? And yeah, it won't come with the game, but it will just be a system that comes out very soon and will be way more powerful. Because like, if you buy this now, 2 months from now, you're buying something that's outdated,
Yeah.
which seems
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, that seems, I don't know. That seems like such a bad business decision. Like, I don't know.
Now, to be fair, the PlayStation 4 Pro is not a big deal in Japan because the PlayStation 4 on its own has had such a hard time making headway. I
Yeah.
don't think they're that worried about the Pro. I don't think the Pro is going to be something that's like a big deal for like the Japanese consumer,
Hmm.
just mainly due to the fact that like most people don't want Japanese like PS4s anyway. Like the Japanese audience wants portable experiences. They don't like not saying there's not a console market, but it is not as big of a deal as it is in Europe or let's say like America,
Hmm.
you know? So thinking about that though, it just kind of makes me it's basically like it's like okay, is this probably a good bundle? Yeah, it'll do okay in Japan, but then like think about it, it's like this isn't something I want in America. Like if something like this had the opportunity of happening in America, I'd be like, I mean, hell, like how about let's take this Waffles. This exact same bundle is going to come out when Persona 5 comes out in February. Do you want this?
No.
And so why don't you want it?
Um, because I mean, I already am getting like an actual special edition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and
So
I'm not buying the game twice. So,
no.
yeah.
So I mean, on top of that, like taking the special edition thing out of it, let's just say you had the game pre-ordered. What are you wanting this more than just buying the Pro and then that, or just maybe actually doing something that'd be even cheaper and just getting the old PS4, which is going to get considerably more cheaper now? Because like with the Slim in America, the base price of a PS4 now, a brand new PS4, is $300. So now you can already assume that the old PS4s are all going to be like 250, and
Hmm.
that's going to come with games. That's going to come with controllers. Persona 5 is going to run the exact same on it. Nothing like it's not going to benefit from any of the new upgrades.
Yeah. Yeah. If I get a PS4 anytime in the near future, it's either gonna be the old model or it's gonna be the
Waffles,
Pro.
waffles. When, not
When?
if. It's not
I
when.
said,
It's if. I mean, sorry, it's not if. It's when.
all right. Well, let me just go shit money right now then.
You will. But no, yeah, I'm glad you agree with that, and it's one of those things as well. It's just like I, I don't know, because like people were really excited about this on Twitter and Facebook. It's just I'm having a hard time seeing why the general like fan should care. Like in terms of just like oh, if like mom and pop are going down to the going down to the GameStop and no Billy wants a Persona. Like, go get Billy that bundle. Like, I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like, in terms of future proofing and in terms of like what a collector would want or a fan would want, not even a collector, like it just fails on both marks.
Right.
Does interest me though into thinking if Persona 5 does come out in Japan, ends up being huge, does make me wonder, will this show Sony of America, hey, we should maybe do a crazy bundle for the Western release with like the Pro, which is like a double-edged sword, because at the same time that'd be cool to see them maybe like try and do like something a little bit more, but then at the same time I also hate how the Pro looks, because the Pro is literally just two PlayStation 4 Slims stacked together.
Like they couldn't even.
Which is really weird, because like I love the way I love the way like Sony designs most of its hardware. This like the Slim in this one just really just feels like a step back. And the Pro.
Yeah, it just seems like they're trying to make it slim and like, you know, not creative, and then trying to stack more PS4 Slims on top of each other.
Did you guys see the PlayStation meeting this week?
No.
I was so hyped for it. I was like straight up just watching it. My one hand was working, like I'm on the clock. One hand is at work, the other hand has my phone, and I'm watching it. I'm in a no fucks given it work mode. I need to watch this. The future of PlayStation is now. I'm hyped. It was the most underwhelming and disappointing press conference I've possibly ever seen from PlayStation. Like, it was 45 minutes of, let me explain to you why the PlayStation 4 Pro is needed, and then at the end of the day, I learned there are 0 reasons for me to buy this. There are no games supporting this in any meaningful way. And, like, until 4K TVs are, like, a must or are, like, just, like, the norm, there's fuck all reason to buy the Pro. Like, not... Because remember how, like, when Final Fantasy 15 got delayed, everyone was like, wait, they're going to do something crazy with the Neo. The Neo's going to make, like, that version of 15 be, like, crazy good. Like, they showed off Final Fantasy 15 running on the PlayStation 4 Pro. It just looks a little better. Like, it looks brighter, basically. Like, the reason they delayed it, they were not lying. No, they just needed, like, to fucking work on the game some more. Like, the Pro is not going to help that game at all. Which is just, like, that would have, like, sold me. If Final Fantasy 15, like, they came out and just said, hey, Final Fantasy 15 is going to run better. Do you want this? I'd say, you had me at Final Fantasy 15. But now it's just, like, Last Guardian's not going to... Like, literally, this is how you know that it was a bad idea. These are the games that they showed to explain to you that this machine's worth buying. They showed Uncharted 4, old game. They showed Call of Duty, new game, already runs good on almost everything. They showed... what was it? They showed Shadows of Mordor. That game's fucking 2 years old. They showed The Last of Us. That game's fucking, like, 3 years old. Like, it's like, look, we're patching these old games to run better. I was like, what the fuck does this do for new games? Why do I want this? Like, I'm not... Like,
yeah, why do we care about old games? We want to see the new games,
as
right?
much as we bitch and, like, give shit about the PlayStation 3 version of Persona 5, like, the game's still gonna run fine. The game's gonna play the same. Like, now that, like, the comparisons have even come out, like, it's just, like, graphic resolutions and stuff. Like, you're not losing anything in the gameplay department. So then I'm, like, stuck here, like, okay, this thing's $400. That's a really good price. But you know what also, like, makes a lot of sense why it's a good price? Probably because it legitimately adds nothing besides, hey, here's your PS4, just a tiny bit better.
Yeah, so you think maybe the real bad decision was not squeezing the Slim in there, but releasing this thing at this point in time without...
There's just a lot of bad decisions being made with it. Like legitimately. I don't think it's that much of a stretch for me to say I'm a pretty big Sony fanboy. I buy a lot of Sony shit, and it's very easy to convince me to spend money on things for Sony. Would you guys agree?
Mm-hmm.
So when you have someone like me and people like me out there saying, wow, this is not worth it, what the fuck does
Yeah.
that say for the general consumer? Why the fuck would you want this thing? It's really weird. It's so sad too, because this is like the first time since like the PS3 like launch era where like Sony has just felt so disconnected. And like I don't know if this was just a situation of just like because we've known about the Neo for like almost 6 months now. Like
Why
I
are
don't know.
people calling it the Neo? I thought it was the Pro.
It is the Pro, but it's just that's what we were calling it for the longest time. It was either the
Yeah.
Neo or like the PS4K. It was one of those things like when we knew it as the Neo, we thought, oh, these are interesting little improvements. I can't wait to see what they do to prove that this is worth it. When in reality, for the last 6 months, we've known everything Sony had to tell us about this product. Which is just like really like just kind of like disappointing. And then even like some factors like and this is a small thing, but like when you see like people like Microsoft doing this shit, it's like it doesn't even have like because its whole thing is 4K. It doesn't even have a 4K Blu-ray player.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck? You're Sony. Like you guys like sold PS2s based on the fact that it was a DVD player, and this is your 4K machine, and it can't play 4K Blu-rays.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't it just like seem like it's just a really fucking weirdly un-Sony move. It's like legitimately like the only thing that could be worse for Sony at the moment is if next month happens and PlayStation VR is just
Not good.
fucking yeah, not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh no.
cause it's just gonna be weird. Cause like legit, the whole press conference they had 4 segments basically. It was 4K. It'll show more pixels. Okay, great, more pixels. Also HDR makes things look brighter. Fantastic. Almost no one supports HDR. Play forward compatibility. Some games will run better. Literally, the entire list of games supported by PlayStation 4 Pro is less than 20. Like this is what Sony like. These are Sony's exact words. We have over half a dozen of first-party games that will support Pro. Sony has almost over 10 studios, and they can't get them all on board. And most of those are old games like Infamous First Light. I'm not gonna fucking go back and play Infamous First Light. I like that game. Nay, I love that game. Why the fuck would I go back and play it just because it's prettier?
Yeah.
And then this is what they said for third parties. And for third parties, we have a select few of third-party developers making titles supportive. I think they listed like 5.
So, like, what do you mean by supportive? It just looks better on
By
there? It's gonna do
supporting
something?
PlayStation 4 Pro, the game will either boast better resolutions, higher detailed, like basically so like things like this. So Tomb Raider basically looks like the PC version. Deus Ex has like bigger expansions. Shadows of Mordor looks more Mordory.
More Mordor.
Yeah, it's just it's like shit you just don't care about. It's like why doesn't it like do something like okay, like it's just so confusing.
Like,
It's
what's
really,
the point?
we're at a weird point.
I just don't see the point in getting one. Like, okay, what is that noise?
Waffles making a sweet essay over here.
Whoops, sorry.
Yeah,
That's okay.
as I was saying, like, I just don't see the point in getting one if, like, the thing that it's gonna do to a game is just gonna be so minuscule, you know?
I know.
Like, I'm gonna be fine with what I have. It's just they're just trying to get more money out of people.
For people like you and me, Melissa, it's not that bad. Like we can just say it's not for me. I'll stick with what I got. What I get more upset about is I was excited for the PS4 Pro.
Right.
I was excited because Waffles didn't have one. We could get him in at the best point for the system. And now I'm just like, fuck Waffles, just get a fucking cheap...
Yeah, just get whatever one you can get that you can afford.
Like today, like Amazon or eBay, I think, had the Uncharted 4 limited edition bundle with like an extra controller and a year of PlayStation Plus with like maybe an extra game or something for like $300.
Oh, wow.
And that's new. And like it's like fuck. Like you're making your old product look worthless while at the same time putting no interest in your new product.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like this weird in-between spot of being slightly ahead of its time, but like, I don't know, not really, but it's it's
It
so
almost
weird.
actually makes me think that they were future proofing in all the wrong ways. Does that make any sense?
Mm.
I think so.
It's just like I mean honestly, like at this point if I can get through the year and the Last Guardian doesn't suck, I'll be happy. That's really the crux of the whole thing. But
Hmm.
like yeah. So
I don't think the
not the
Last
best.
Guardian's gonna suck.
You know what has been getting me scared? That game comes out in a month, and they do not show a single thing about it at their conference, and that's their
They
only
haven't
other
shown
exclusive.
anything since E3, and it
My
wasn't really
hope,
anything different.
my hope, is that they're like, yo, no spoilers. Last Guardian's just gonna kick everyone's ass,
Yeah.
so just shut up about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad
But
they're
yeah,
not doing any spoilers, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, I know what's gonna happen.
yeah. So, sorry about that weird tangent we went on, but I just kind of wanted to just like talk about that for a little bit there.
Yep. It's okay.
But yeah, so that is the Persona 5 bundle that we don't really care about that much, so
Nope.
we're bad people.
Hmm.
But no, Waffles, quick news roundup. Can you tell everyone out there in the world why they should care in September about the Ultimax manga Volume 2?
Because it's got a beautiful cover and because it's really fucking good.
Did you already get it?
I have it on pre-order.
When will you be getting it?
Shit. I probably approximately 3 days after it comes out, which, fuck, is it the 27th, I think?
That sounds about right. So, besides that, woof. So besides that, not a ton of news. I'm expecting next week to just be pretty much us talking about Daybreakers and hopefully talk about how basically talk about how Persona 5 did. It's kind of funny. I'm more interested in how the game does. Reviews are already out there, but we've talked a lot about how Japanese reviews matter less and less as time kind of goes on. Like, okay, surprise, surprise, all the people who got the game early and shit from Sega gave it a good review. Also, I don't like. Did anyone think like Persona 5 was just gonna somehow end up sucking after all these years?
No.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, like we're seeing a lot of like almost perfect scores and stuff like that. I'd say I'm more interested to kind of just wait till like let the dust settle, see what everyone kind of says about it. I'm definitely excited to hear my friends' general opinions on it. And obviously, joking aside from what we did in the beginning of the show, stay the fuck out of the spoiler zone. I think though, I really think now that like some time has like gotten to it and I've been able to think about it, I think us playing Apocalypse is going to help that a lot.
Right, because we're just gonna be distracted, and we're not gonna be like
Exactly.
searching
Yeah.
for spoilers for that, because then there'll be people with spoilers for the other one, and then I'll just be like, oh.
Mhm. But yeah, so with all of that and stuff, not a ton more news, but yeah. So basically, the plan, at least in terms of the podcast, is next week talk about Daybreak special, and then the week after that we will have our launch special for Apocalypse. No clue how we will celebrate, but we'll do something apocalypsy. Probably take Jello shots off Waffle's stomach or something.
No.
No.
You ever done Jello shots, Waffles?
Possibly.
Have you ever done Jello shots off someone's body?
Possibly.
Have you ever done Jello shots off Melissa's body?
No.
You wanna change that on the Apocalypse cast? we'll call that episode Shin Megami Tensei Network the Boozocalypse special.
When are we doing another booze-filled episode?
I don't think we've ever done a booze episode.
When we watched the movies, we did, but we haven't done one in a while.
That's true. We should make it our next live show.
When
Live show
should
that's
we?
not a panel.
Yeah.
We'll make it the next time we see Will, so 2020.
2020. Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that's kind of like the news, and I figured I'm not in any huge hurry tonight. Are you guys in like, oh my god, gotta get out of here time zone anywhere?
Nah.
Nope.
I thought it would just be kind of interesting. We could just kind of go round topic. I kind of already did with the PlayStation 4 meeting thing. Figured you guys could like, if like wanted to bring up something you either wanted audience or just kind of have us talk about just like any topic, whether it be like a game, something that was going on, whatever, like anything that's kind of like on your mind you guys might want to talk about. Waffles or Melissa, do you have anything?
Can't think of anything right off the top of my head.
All right, Melissa, you're always bursting with ideas.
We're talking about something?
Undertale vinyls.
No, we don't want to talk about Undertale.
Oh, did I do the thing about? I talked about the show Keychains already, right?
You did last week. That was your hint to talk about it this week.
Yeah, let's do it this time.
Because last week the show didn't fucking happen.
Oh fuck, right. Yeah, I've officially now put in paid for the order on show acrylic keychain things. I don't have a price on them yet because I need to like tally up what the total cost is still. You know what, after all's said and done with all the components when I get all that together. But yeah, I guess in the next few weeks, expect a sales post somewhere
On this podcast.
And you can have your very own dumb little show charm.
Can I ask for a specialty design if you ever end up doing more?
Okay.
Could you please make those ones where it looks like he's getting like a wedgie from the keychain part holding him up?
Oh.
They're supposed to be holding them by their jackets and stuff.
I know, but I like to imagine he'd be maybe getting like a wedgie or like holding him up by his suspenders.
He'd be so pissed off.
He would. He'd be like he'd look like a little red mushroom cloud of anger.
Yep. Fucking pissed off cat.
But yeah, so have you gotten any samples in?
Not yet. They will probably be arriving within the next 7 to 10 days.
Are you excited / nervous?
I'm nervous, and also I'm excited but more nervous because I hope that my design translates well to being reduced to the size that they are. They're only 2 inches, so very small.
You know, that's what I tell most women I date.
But yeah, one side is Sho and one side is Minazuki, and it's his prototype design because that's what everybody wants when they think of Sho.
Waffles,
not.
Are you any closer to thinking of a final price?
Somewhere in the range of $8 to $10 US.
So
because they're not cheap to make.
Could you make like order enough so that if you sold all of them in like a week, you could afford a PS4?
No.
He's gotta make
Nope,
back.
not with the money that I put into it.
$8. Yeah. We're making them by the demand, one per customer.
Nope. If I sell them at $8 to $10, and I sell every single one of them, I will.
Oh, you're gonna sell
believe
out. You're for sure gonna sell out.
Yeah, but yeah, I would break even if I. Or wait, I think I calculated I'd have to sell. Well, I don't really want to get into amounts, but there's an amount that I'd have to sell to break even. So.
We'll get into it more in the business cast.
The business cast.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we are excited about that. And is the goal maybe by like pre-sales up or whatever, or actual sales up?
Yeah, that should be happening shortly after they get here. So I would estimate within 2 weeks.
Fun fact, talking about using online places to sell things, our good friends at Limited Run Games had a bit of bad news this week. Did you guys hear about this?
What? What
They were
now?
using a fulfillment center since their like third release, so after Oddworld or maybe Futuridium, they were using a fulfillment center. So like they would just ship all the games off to this fulfillment center, and then they would just pack and ship them all for them, so that they didn't have to do it because they're like literally a two-man operation there. Well, after months and months and months and months and months of small issues turning into bigger issues, turning into bigger issues, turning into bigger issues, and slower shipping times, they just straight up like dropped it in like their like busiest month. So now they're just back to they're going to ship them all themselves. Yeah, and it was just kind of like, wow, that really really sucks for you, especially because like this month alone they're going to be selling probably around like 15,000 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that mailing stuff isn't easy, kids. Don't ever assume it. That's why Waffles is going to be doing it all by having his mom licking stamps and sticking them in envelopes for all of your show keychains. Come on, Mama Waffles, get licking. Those stamps are going to seal them.
Oh my god!
Stamps.
You gotta lick the stamps.
No, you don't. You can just.
Oh my
stick 'em
god, Waffles!
on.
What
They're
if your mom?
self-adhering now.
What if your mom licked so many stamps she died like that girl in Seinfeld?
Oh my god. That'd be scary.
I don't think I've seen that episode.
George's girlfriend, no, fiance, they literally they literally killed her off the show from having her lick stamps till she died.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I licked stamps as a temp one time, like all day, and I didn't die.
This was Waffles' whole day. You just hear this noise nonstop.
Well, I licked the stamps and put the thing in the, folded the thing, the paper, stuck it in the envelope.
Oh my god.
Are you making fun of the way I say
Yep.
envelope?
Mhm.
Why? How? Okay, well you're wrong.
Wait,
You're
why
wrong.
is he wrong?
It's a fucking envelope.
Envelope. Am I
Just
saying
lick
it right?
Just I just need like a gif of just Waffles or show's face just licking envelopes all day. No, somebody. All right, legitimately, if somebody can do this, this would not be that hard. Take that scene from Parks and Recreations where Jerry just licks envelopes all night and replace it with Waffles' head, and I will literally lose my fucking mind.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Just in bold font below it, just say "Every day in Waffles' life is a temp." Just licking off.
Spencer, did you say envelope wrong or something?
No, Waffles said envelope's funny.
Envelope. What do you say?
He called it envelopes.
No, I can't. I call it an envelope.
It's envelope, right? Who says envelope?
I call them envelopes.
No.
Well, you're wrong. You're the odd man out here.
For once, I'm actually saying it the way Waffles says it instead of like wooder and hoagies and.
You know, talking about Waffles saying things wrong, Waffles, did you see that pixel art Victor posted of us?
It was so cute.
I don't believe I did, actually.
Your Spencer Megami Tensei 2 Danganronpa pixel art is somewhere on the group page. You should definitely check it out. It's very cool.
Oh my god.
It has everyone on there. It has Drew, even has Jacob as a big old muscly man. All the cool kids. But yeah. So, Melissa, before we move on to questions and other cool stuff, did you have anything you want to talk about? Anything at all?
Do we talk about games we got?
I mean, I could talk about all 3 seconds of Toho I played.
What did you think so far?
I like it. It is. I've not played any of the story. I've just played messed around in versus.
Yeah.
It is definitely an interesting kind of fighting game. I've never actually. I know literally nothing about what Toho is, but I'm
Yeah.
interested in more. I know there's a Vita game coming out soon, so that'll be exciting from Xseed.
It's different than like the original games where it would be like you're dodging bullets from you're at the bottom of the
Enemies.
screen and they're at the top of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
But like in this one, you're going around 360.
Yeah,
So
it's really weird.
it's like a fight.
It's a bullet hell fighter, which I've never seen before. It's definitely not the prettiest game of the world, but I mean, like the base game is $30 and the collector's edition was 50, which came with the soundtrack, CD, and DLC, and some art cards, which is kind of hard to go wrong.
Nah, it's good.
Did you get the limited edition?
Yeah, it's a good deal. It was
I
like
legit, I legitimately
40
forgot
some
that was
dollars.
coming out this month. There was like no hype behind it.
Oh yeah. I don't know, just people weren't really talking about it, and yet I know a few people that like it. I'm just like, why weren't you talking about it that much?
Yeah, it happens. But yeah, so I guess you guys want to just kind of roll into the questions?
Sure.
Sure.
Alrighty. Our first question slash comment slash topic to think about comes from Luis Enrique. He says, well, now that the PS4 Pro has gotten announced in the Slim, would any of you, cough cough waffles, get it? And also check out my post on the difference between the PS3 and PS4 version of Persona 5. Yes, thank you. And we did. Cameron Berg says, does anyone have a spare PS4? I know Waffles does.
No, you don't.
Oh.
It's his brother's. Let's see. Jacob Kingston says, too bad there isn't a Persona 5 PS4. God, that is so true. What else do we have? We have from Minato Akiyoshi the Persona 5 new price PS4 song, which we will be ending the show by doing a reaction to, as Waffles has not seen it yet.
Yep.
Dante Chapman says, how are you liking Genso Rondo, assuming you're going to open and play it? You're welcome. We did that naturally. Robert Magadella says, who would be your ideal P5 English voice cast? Holy shit, I just realized we still do not know the fucking voice cast for this game. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
We still
wow.
haven't even gotten
Yeah.
an English trailer. Oh my god, Atlas, what are you doing with me? It's fine. Apocalypse is coming out next week. We're good. We're all good. Now that Daybreakers has been released, do you think P5 will be turned into an anime or into OVAs like P3 was? Okay, so this is kind of like a two-part question. In terms of ideal cast, I legitimately have no recommendations outside of the whole cast. Could just be Todd Havercorn doing voices.
Oh my god.
But for the anime, I would say anime, no, it is way too soon. OVAs, I think they could do, because of the way Persona 5's story is laid out, and like it's non-linear, and in the sense that like the story doesn't have to like tie into each other right away. I think they have a lot more opportunities to do spin-offs, and OVAs would complement that a lot more. I would definitely say no movies and no TV shows, but specials would be a good thing to do. Like even if it was just like maybe just like a once-a-year special or something like that.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think that maybe they could try something that's not really, in the game, like just going by the game. Maybe like doing some sort of like, extra stories. Doesn't have to be like the entire game in an anime, like right away.
Waffles?
I mean, I don't know. It might be cool to see the entire game turn into a series, but yeah, not
right away
until the game's been out for like I don't know, 2 years?
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Make a Vita spinoff first.
A Vita spinoff. Oh, yeah.
Is it bad, by the way, that like from all the stuff I've seen in Persona 5, I'm still like, I look at it and I go, they could still make that on Vita. I've not seen anything in Persona 5 where I'm like, they couldn't do a Vita port. I'm just gonna call it right now. Give it 2 years. It'll be on Vita.
Is Vita even going to still be relevant then?
Vita means life. Remember.
Vita,
Yeah,
the Vita
but-
will hear you. The Vita will hear you.
The Vita will hear me and it'll get you.
It'll say,
No joke.
"Excuse
I've never had this problem. Small interjection. I don't know if you guys saw. I posted on my Facebook. It was like, oh, I was cleaning my house and my girlfriend was just like laying on my couch playing my Vita. Legitimately, like she is like stolen my Vita every day, and I don't mean like stolen it like when she comes over she'll play it. She is legit taking it. She has taken it from my house and will like bring it to like her house to play until I get off work. Which is like the weirdest thing because like. This is how it's always been, not even like just like with girlfriends, just people I know in my life. Oh, hey, I have a Vita. I don't care about that. That's dumb. Get that out of here.
Man.
Get that oversized PSP out of my house. So it is very weird to have to now buy another PS Vita, not for myself, but just so my girlfriend cannot touch my Vitas. But a very fun thing, at least there's a lot of cool Vitas to choose from. Although then the problem goes, oh god, now I have to get one that I don't like. Waffles the struggle.
You broke up there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, tell us again.
I broke up. Long story short, the Vita struggle is real. No complaining here. Melissa, did you say what you'd like in terms of P5, in terms of animation?
I said I'd maybe like, like extra stories or something like that.
Yeah, okay. Alright, thank you.
But that's it.
Julia Bloom says, how much do you think Persona 5 will be advertised in the US? Alright, I'm gonna spin this because the legit answer is sadly this, and tell me if you guys disagree. Atlus will probably do a pretty bad job with it.
Yeah.
Atlus doesn't have a lot of advertising money. Most of their stuff comes from smaller niche blogs promoting it for them and their Facebook and Twitter. They don't do TV ads. They don't do a lot of cross promotion. I should know. I beg them every day. So we're going to turn this into a game. We have all just been hired at Atlus USA.
Yeah.
Advertising.
Yeah, they need it.
Everyone take note at Atlus USA. We are sitting down. We have, let's see, it's September, so we have October, November, December. We have 5 months till Persona 5 comes out in Japan. We have a budget of $30.
Oh God.
So our budgets are basically just Wawa trips till February. So I want us all to go around one by one and come up with marketing ideas for the hella cheap that would make people hyped for Persona, the Western release in February. Melissa, what do you have?
Man, it's tough. Like, I don't want to do anything stupid. Like, I mean, something cool would be like a super cool light up billboard and like.
I told you our budget is $30. We can't. Over the budget.
Damn it. I don't know.
We're working on the Sega budget, goddammit.
We're working on the Sega budget. Alright, so we're gonna go on the computer and we're gonna make the cheapest, crudest
MS Paint?
like MS Paint flyer ever. And then we're gonna go around to local businesses and say, hey guys, you can buy Persona 5.
On a scale of 1 to 10 waffles, how insulted are you that you're in part of a advertising company and no one's asked the only artist here to make a flyer?
But we're on a budget of $30. Waffles art
We can
is
afford
worth
waffles.
more.
We can afford waffles art. This is his job too,
You don't
Damon.
pay artists. Come
That's
on,
true.
who
Yeah,
pays
you don't
artists?
pay
Waffles,
artists.
waffles.
Who
We're not
pays
paying you
them?
money. We're gonna pay you an exposure, baby. Get more Twitter
Oh
followers.
Oh, that's just what everybody wants.
More exposure, please.
More
Yummy.
Twitter followers, please. Yes, give me that Twitter verification. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes art drawings, please.
Jeez.
Okay, so make really shitty flyers. You're off to a really good start. It actually sounds like you work at Atlas, Melissa. Waffles, what is your suggestion?
Oh my god, I don't know, fucking knit sweater with the P5 logo on it that's big enough to fit on the Rocky statue in Philadelphia.
I legitimately think that you fucking idiots work at Atlas. That's how bad your ideas are. Jesus Christ. Knit a sweater.
And put it on the Rocky statue. I mean,
This
people
is-
are bound to kind of notice it a little.
You know what Philly's known for? They're known for the cheesesteaks, the broken bells, and Rocky's love of JRPG.
Oh my god, Yoann.
So, you remember that scene in Rocky 7 when he just is playing Persona 3 and he just goes, Shinji! Shinji!
Jeez.
I can't see anything, my eyes are too foggy with tears!
Oh, Rocky. He's a sensitive guy.
Oh.
I'm just one big softy, I can't help it, Nanako's my favorite character. Okay, so that's an idea for only Philadelphia to enjoy. So here is my idea for the budget. We are going to fucking roast some balls. We're
Oh
gonna
my
get on the
God.
conference call, and we're gonna fucking call up Mr. Atlas himself.
Oh god.
We'll call up. So here we go. We're gonna do a test call. Hello, Mr. Atlas. I am sick of dealing with your bullshit. We're gonna get a demo in English on the PSN tonight. Well, why would I do this now? You know I secretly hate Americans. And
We
all
have
the
your family.
Americans.
We have your family
have-
and we
I
have your
have-
company.
I have something more precious than your family, sir. What is that? We have the guy who tweets from Sonic the Hedgehog's Twitter account
We have
at gunpoint, and if you don't
Spencer.
let us post this goddamn demo,
Spencer.
we're gonna fucking cut him loose.
Spencer. We have your waifus.
No, he doesn't care. He only cares about Sonic.
Really?
Yeah, that's all Sega cares
His
about anymore.
waifu is Sonic.
So we make them listen. So the plan is Atlas's USPR team is we just put death threats to Atlas Japan until they let us do something good for once. That doesn't take 9 months. We will release an English demo. The English demo will come with a pre-order theme. If you pre-order it, it'll be very, very cool. Not only that, we will just straight up say, hey, sub people, we're going to get the sub. Doesn't matter. Legal be damned. They're basically just going to lose their mind, release a demo, have a theme. I mean, they've already done the steelbook, so they already did the hard part of it. So really, we'll just digital, like, hype the shit out of it. And then in terms of that, for every other consecutive week, each week we will get John Harden and a different intern at Atlas. We will get John Harden and a different intern at Atlas to just do a radio play as different characters from the Megami Tensei universe to promote Persona 5.
I'm up for that.
Okay, thank you. Also, was somebody like vomiting in the background? I like may or may not have heard somebody just like coughing up a lung quietly.
Yeah, I
in the
heard
back.
that.
I was walking up the stairs and my mom made a noise and I forgot to mute it and I did while I came
So you
in.
decided to mute it as subtly as possible by just going, "Oh God, someone's gonna."
Yes, somebody vomited and it caught on tape.
That's a good idea. Talking about good ideas, thank you, Julia Bloom, for that very weird tangent we just went on. Next topic, or conversation thing, comes from Veronica Harvey, everyone's favorite Veronica in the world.
Yay!
Hey!
Update on my PS4 shabacle. PayPal alerted the authorities, caught the guy that attempted to scam me, found out that he'd been scamming 4 other people at the same time. They took the packages to be inspected. What I didn't know is that my package was about to be shipped here, but was also taken to be inspected. I have no idea where it is now, and neither does the post office. I just know I'll get it back when they are done. So yeah,
But
things have
why
been peachy
did
on my
she
end.
sell her PS4?
She was looking for some extra money.
Hmm.
The struggle's real sometimes. Also, when have we all been? I have been very busy and feeling very shitty about my lack of podcasting. Melissa, how have you been? Besides the whole dad thing.
I've been alright. I've just been working a lot and trying to figure out things.
Waffles, how have you been, Mr. Quiet Pants?
I've been drawing a lot more lately, so that's good.
We've been digging the drawings. You gotta post them on the group more, you shy bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Waffles, I've never once heard anything on the group, ever, once, say anything mean about you. Ever.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't
say
know.
anything mean about
I
me.
don't.
They don't say mean things.
I
I mean, they don't
about
say
me
mean
either.
things about you, but I mean, to be fair, Melissa, no one has posted a thing saying things they want to ride includes a picture of Waffles.
It wasn't
Oh my God.
waffles. It was a picture of
It was
show.
I mean, in the comments, though, just saying, look at those
I.
comments. The comments say it all.
It was a little
Yeah.
weird.
Waffles,
You guys are weird.
Waffles, don't deny your fans. Let your fans know that you love them.
I love you guys.
Please stop being so weird.
Can I just ask really, really quick, Waffles, can you, do your best, Nico Knee into the microphone, please?
I don't even know what that
know
is.
how to do that?
So, just with your best high-pitched voice, or show voice, I'll take both, can you just say, and with a rock on sign with both hands, say Nico Knee.
Nico me? I don't know.
you literally just made
I have
somebody
no idea what I.
You did it perfectly.
No idea
No,
what
you
I'm
didn't.
doing.
I'm gonna do it. Should I do it, Spencer?
I think you should do it next episode. We'll keep it going.
Okay.
Wow, that was just insane. Veronica also asked about PS4 Pro Thoughts. We let him. Basically, Veronica said, "Do we care? No."
No.
Also says, "Are you like me and think that it's pointless to upgrade? That it's a pointless upgrade released too early?" Yes, you are definitely not alone. And finally, how many more games are you buying this month? Oh God. All right, I'll let you guys go first. Melissa, what else are you buying this month?
Apocalypse. I think that's it, actually.
And Waffles.
Lips. That's it.
All right. Let me tell you guys all the games you missed. Unfortunately, and this really fucking upsets me, Criminal Girls 2 got delayed.
Oh, that's a tragedy?
Waffles, watch your fucking mouth.
I have no idea what that is.
Games I'm buying for this month. We have BioShock Collection, Trails of Cold Steel 2. Even though I know it came out, I still haven't gotten it yet. Dragon Quest 8, Psychopaths Mandatory Happiness, which I thought Waffles would have remembered.
Yeah, I just don't have money to buy shit.
I know. You gotta buy all those PS4 Slims. Forza Horizon 3. Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, obviously. What were some of the other ones? They delayed Shantae, they delayed Final Fantasy. Oh, Recore. And that's about it, unless I'm like forgetting some other stuff.
I think I'm gonna be more in trouble with the monies and games in November than this.
Why is that? I can't
Because
really think
I've
of that much in November.
got
Final
a
Fantasy.
lot of games in November.
Even Waffles has a lot of games in November.
I've got Pokemon.
Do I?
Yeah, you got the deluxe
Fantasy.
Steelbook edition of Final Fantasy.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the one and only thing I'm buying.
Alright, real talk. If you wait that long to see Kingsglaive, I'm legit gonna hurt you.
Are you gonna send me a box with, like, I don't know, like a nail bomb in it or something?
No, I'll give you a box of kittens.
Aww, thanks, Spencer.
Let's each send him a kitten every day that we don't.
What? Wait, what?
Nothing. So guys,
Did you?
I forgot to tell you, TGS is also like next week. You know what else is releasing in TGS? The last episode before the exclusive to the Blu-ray release episode of Final Fantasy Brotherhood.
Huh.
So it'd be really nice if we could watch that in Kingsglaive and talk about it as a unit. Just have next week be the anime cast, please.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Alright. English Presley says, I almost always confuse his last name with my last name. Okay, what is the most extreme, too fast, too loose thing you've ever done? One time I wore a sock that was kestrel white while the other was eggshell white in public.
Oh my god.
I like to live on the edge.
Wow.
I like to live on the edge because I had striped socks and I wear 2 different colored striped socks and nobody even knows. Wow.
I once lived on the edge by picking up this cosplayer dressed as Show Me Nezugi. And there was a picture taken of it. Oh yeah.
I inadvertently ate cabbage that had been on the ground at Otakon.
Waffles, did you learn anything from that?
Nothing.
Not really, no. No, I actually didn't. Nope, I didn't learn a damn thing.
It was gross, that's what it was.
Nasty.
But it didn't taste like it was on the floor, it just tasted like cabbage.
It just tastes like nothing. Cabbage tastes like nothing.
Well, very proud of you. English also says, do you guys have any funny movie theater experiences? And since Waffles hasn't been to the theater since the Sound of convention experiences are fine too. Man, sick burn from English. Also, English, I need to know, where the heck did your first name come from?
English? Like, why would your name be English?
Because people give their people names.
Okay, my baby's name is English because.
Oh my god! They probably, if that's their birth name, they probably have been made fun of it like their whole life.
Oh.
You're just.
I'm not making fun of him.
Oh my god!
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
Do you think he's British? Do you think English is British?
Now you're doing it too.
No, I'm not. I had a legit question. Like, I was thinking, do you think English is from England?
So wait, you're gonna just do the same thing and be like a person named America and they're from.
Alright, legit. No one would ever name their baby America. That's fucking retarded.
No, I think there have been. I think I've heard of babies named America before.
The only thing I love more than America is my baby America. Okay, so movie theater experience stories. Waffles, I feel like yours has to be the Sony press conference experience from last year, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, that was actually... No, there weren't roaches in the theater, just all rounded outside.
The lights were off, you couldn't see in the theater.
Don't say that. Oh. No!
Don't make him feel bad.
I can feel them crawling everywhere.
No! No! Oh my god, I felt like so trapped on that at that bus stop. I was like, they're all around me, just darting around.
Yeah, I don't really have that many movie theater experiences. At least I can think of what's on my head. But Melissa, do you have any movie or convention experiences?
Like weird experiences.
Anything? Yeah.
I don't know. I get all loopy and I drink too much. That's what happens.
I mean, I would ask for which one you're talking about, but I think we know the answer is for both. Next question comes from loading internet page. Sugar. There we go. Stephen Yip, who says, has everyone watched the Persona 5 Daybreak special? Yes, yes, and no. And has the crew finished the Persona 3 movies? No.
No. Fuck, I keep meaning to do that.
I mean, should we, though? I feel like if they were that good, more people in the group would talk about it.
We need to get drunk for it.
I really like them, though. Like, I legitimately like them.
Do you like them, or are they nostalgic?
Both.
I like them.
I feel like they've always been good at, like, evoking fans' excitement, but have been terrible at being good movies. But that is just me being a cynical ass. Luke Nutston says, best GameStop story. I feel like I could think of a good one for my work, so I'll let you guys go first.
What is this thing again?
Best GameStop story.
I'm not sure if anything special has happened at a GameStop. I found a Mewtwo amiibo after going to like 4 stores.
Yeah, Melissa?
I don't know. I can't really think about anything at GameStop that would have been cool. I mean, like, there was like this like figure, this really big figure of like a Zelda thing, but it was like a Zelda thing that nobody would ever expect. It was like a boss from Skyward
the skeleton
Sword.
Thing?
Yeah, and I was like, why? Why don't they make it something cooler? It was
That was
like,
a GameStop
lame.
exclusive, yep.
It was just the dumbest thing ever.
Okay, well, I do know another thing that happened in GameStop. It was the Strange Journey thing. Where I saw it on the shelf and I was like, cover, and it was just the Demonica suit, and I was like, wow, that looks bad. I'm not getting that game.
Oh yeah, I always saw the cover, and I was like, wow,
I'm so sorry, Strange Journey. I was so wrong.
But the cover is so bad.
Strange Journey's cover sucks. It's literally just, I'm a spaceman in space.
Was that the cover in Japan, too?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that cover fucking sucked.
Like,
you know, that'd be a funny thing. If we ever get, like, a slow episode, that'd be really interesting to just do, like, rank all the best mainline games covers. Because, like, there are some beautiful covers, and there are some just boring as fuck covers. Like, I legit think Nocturne is up there with its covers. It sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Revelations Persona sucks, but that's just... What the fuck's even going on that cover? But yeah, my GameStop story, this isn't like a best one, but this is a recent one, even though I still don't work there anymore. I went to my old manager's GameStop, and he now works at a GameStop in the hood.
In the hood, why?
He had this big-ass fuck, like, literally over half the size of my car, and I have a long car, Final Fantasy 15 standee. And I was like, I am so in. Like, give it to me, I will get it, I will set it up, I'm pumped, what could possibly go wrong? I get there, and I look at the box, and what do you think the first thing that comes into my mind is?
This is destroyed, I can't have this.
Nope. How the fuck am I getting this home?
No, in your car.
Yeah.
So I then spend the next 30 minutes trying to set this thing up outside because like half of it's for Deus Ex, the other half of it's for Final Fantasy 15. It's the cover of the game where they're all like hopping out of the car and about to like fight a giant, and I'm like trying to get it set up or like pick out the pieces so that I could get it at home, and I keep getting people do these slow drive-bys of me because the GameStop's right in between two liquor stores. So I'm just getting eyeballed by all these people. There's just like literally some guy walked past me, just went, "What the fuck are you doing with your life, boy?" It's just like, and I just looked at him and just kind of shrugged and was like, "I don't know, just like, just wanted to do this." Long story short, nothing made it home. It all went in the trash because I couldn't fit any of it into my car.
You could have just put it on top of your car.
With what? Glue?
Like a bungee cord.
I had no bungee cord. I'm not a fucking spelunker.
They don't use those.
Alex Martyr says, "What are you naming your Persona 5 main character, Melissa?"
I haven't really thought about it yet.
Melissa McCool Guy.
Melissa
Waffles,
McCool
what are you naming main character?
Same thing I always do.
What?
Wait.
What do you always do?
Waffles McCoy.
Alright, I'm gonna be naming my character. I think I'm gonna actually keep my name from Dragon Quest Builders and use it in Persona 5's English version. Main character.
It's just the cockatoo screaming into a cup. Aww.
That's you when the game comes out.
Happy birthday. Joseph Villapando, sorry about that. What is your biggest worry for Persona 5? Not talking about marketing or anything about the game, just the game itself. My biggest worry is that they are trying to appease fans of the P3 and 4 generation too much, which I know has been a concern for a couple of people, including myself, just because I want them to fully commit, and from what I've seen, it seems like they are, to this game really taking the series and do a step that we haven't seen since 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip to the next question and let Waffles answer this, just to the fact that we are running a little bit on the long side, and I know we said we're fine going long, but I just kind of want to, like, it's almost midnight and stuff like that in people's lives. Ricardo Romero, what ending are you going to go for in your first playthrough of Apocalypse, Waffles?
Probably Chaos again.
Okay. Melissa, thoughts on the Japanese the Japanese PlayStation 5,
PlayStation 4.
Oh my god, alright, this shows how fucking epic I am. Alright, we will be talking about it at the end of the show. Thank you, Alan Martinez. Fucking, I cannot talk today. Catalina Veronica Gonzalez has a very, 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 very long question, which I will speed read. What do you think is better, enter a game without knowing a thing, or enjoying it for the first time, aka spoiler-free, or getting the most information possible from the internet so you can provide and expect and basically not like be surprised with like what it has to offer, but like know you're gonna go in liking it.
For me, definitely going and not knowing anything, spoiler free, not getting any information off the internet. But like sometimes when I find a spoiler, like I like to figure out how it happened. But I still like, get a better experience not knowing what the heck.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. And the rest of it I will have to skip because I'm a bad person with Catalina. I'm sorry, and I promise you I read it, just not for the podcast. Ricardo Romero also says it would be nice if there was some Persona art on that PS4, just saying. And final question / comment comes from Nicole Carey, who's listening live, or was at some point, says, Sniper question. Thoughts on Nintendo doing fucking nothing for Metroid 30th anniversary? They did actually do something. They canceled a fan game. That's what they
That's
did.
horrible.
Unfortunately.
Hmm.
But yeah, that was pretty scummy.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's what they did. That is the show. I am Spencer. You can follow me on Twitter at Torchwood4SP. You can follow the show on Twitter at SMT Network. Find us on iTunes. Find us on Facebook by searching Shin Megami Tensei Network. Waffles, where can they find you online?
You can find me at Hito Waffles on Twitter and wafflesmccoy.tumblr.com.
And Melissa?
You can find me at Fatal Flare on Tumblr and Twitter.
And we are going to end the show by saying thank you for listening. Sorry it took so long for this freaking thing to happen. And we're going to do a reaction to the song entitled Persona 5, the new price for PS4 song, which I have linked, Waffles and Melissa, which we will be starting very soon.
Yeah.
But we can say goodbye in the meantime, then I'll edit it all together.
I love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
I am loaded up at the 000 seconds. Let me know when you are ready.
Okay, hold on. I wonder if my phone will freak out if I do both things.
Probably will. Melissa, are you ready?
Hi, I can't watch videos and do Hangout at the same time.
No! Where's your YouTubes?
It won't work. It'll cancel out. Same thing.
Where's your iPad?
My iPad.
Where's your Vita? Where's your PS4?
Want me to get on my PS4 right now?
I mean, the amount of work it would take would be worth it.
Alright.
Waffles, let me know when you're ready.
I can get on the computer right now.
Get on the computer. Do it on the computer.
Alright.
Waffles, are you ready for this?
Getting there.
Can I just say, if this episode is not entitled Rocky Loves Persona, I don't know what it will be.
My favorite character is Teddy.
That is the actually worst impression of Sylvester Stallone I've ever heard in my entire existence.
It's really
I just sound like I ate a big old box of Boston baked beans. Don't mind me. I'll finish this bite soon. Beanie. Adrian.
Alright. I'm ready whenever.
Melissa.
What's the name of it again?
Look on the Facebook group, or just put in Persona 5 PS4 song. Actually, no. There's definitely put in the new price for PS4 song. No rush, but there's 4 minutes left till my laptop dies.
Uh-oh. Alright. Let's go.
Alright, are you ready?
Yes.
Are y'all loaded up?
Yes, I'm loaded up.
Alright, on 3, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, press play, okay? Alright, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Feel free to comment on this, Waffles. I'd really love your thoughts.
Oh my god.
It's pretty crazy, right?
Huh.
She's been living inside a PS4 all of her life? What's wrong with the price?
Oh my god. What? What the Oh my god, this is scary. I'm
Yeah.
scared.
You want to guess what the ending song of the podcast will be?
Oh.
They put so much work into this.
Yeah, for a bundle is just kind of...
It's a whole me cheaper.
Wow. Now she can finally leave the PS4.
Oh my god.
Waffles, this song is actually made for you. Did you know that?
Oh.
Cute.
I never asked for this.
That should be the name of this episode. I never asked for this. My hope is that no one at Atlas was confronted about this, and they were just like, "What the fuck?"
Jeez.
What is that?
A cat. With
The cat
mask
was
on.
like falling to earth.
No, the cat was standing next to her.
But no, I mean, yeah, I saw that, but why was there like a fiery thing coming out of the sky?
Oh, that's supposed to like represent the PS4's light bar, which is now gone with the Slim. So like it was like getting rid of it.
Oh, I like that light bar. That was
Me
dumb.
too.
And
Wow,
that
now.
was the song. Yep.
Yep, that was the
Wow.
song. Wow.
Good night, and good game.
Good night, everyone.
Yep.
Next
Night.
week, I promise.
And that's
good
how you
things.
return a podcast to its shitty standards.
Shit, shitty shit.
All right, guys. Thanks for the constant up to 5 viewers. I love you all greatly, and things will happen eventually. I promise.
We love you. We're doing our best.
Goodbye.
No, we're not. Bye.
Yeah, that's true.
Bye.
That's actually true. That's why we're apologizing, because we have not been doing our best. All right, before we go, Waffles, what are you doing by next episode?
Oh, Kingsglaive?
Melissa, what are you doing by next episode?
Persona 5 and Kingsglaive.
Thank you.
Alright.
Next week's episode will be brought to you by the word A for anime.
A for A.
Anime from the font. Alright, we really need to go to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.